Ahoy there, matey.
Ahoy, Admiral Grammer.
Admiral Grammer, good to see you today.
Looks like we have a special guest today in the studio.
Yeah, the doctors are on call, so they decided to have us seafaring to take over the helm.
Yep, temporarily. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do setup work first. 8th grade students, you need a piece of paper, pen, or a pencil. You need your folders. Get all that passed out while we are working right here. I have a couple of announcements to make this morning in addition. If you're a 6th or 7th grade student, you know where to go. Dr. Grammer website. Go to the bottom of it and you will see making gazpacho. And we're going to be talking about ingredients today. We're going to be looking at a technical manual and trying to figure out how to pull data from that technical manual. Here's a couple of quick announcements. Just listen and get that work ready. First off, if you are a student council member, okay, and you want to be a participant in the door decoration, here is what I need right now. We have 2 doors left to decorate. I'm pretty sure Miss Kissel's door, and Mrs. Heideman's door, okay? I think those are the only 2 that are left. Advisory teachers, you might want to make sure your door is decorated. And if not, call right now. We can make sure we get that one done. I need some student council member in each advisory to maintain the doors. I mean, the tape's going to move, the paper's going to tear a little bit. You're going to have to do some door maintenance on a regular basis, okay? Student council members, I need you to make a sign that says doorway to leadership, okay? That will go on each door inside for every advisory. 1 student council member per advisory may decide right now who that's going to be, okay? I also need 2 quotes with faces, pictures with the quotes. If you want to see what that looks like, just go to Mr. Alcorn's door that is already pretty well decorated. We do not want to put the leadership qualities on there just yet. This week is the Leadership Challenge Leadership on the 25th, is that right?
It's this Friday, I believe.
This Friday, okay. So this Friday, looks like the Challenge Leadership is going to take place, and if it's not Friday, if I'm wrong, we're wrong, then we'll fix that date, okay? Another announcement. People have been asking about Bobcat Gym, okay? We've had to postpone Bobcat Gym because Mr. Crandall and Mr. Purvis, I'm sorry, those other 2 people, have been doing some service work outside of school, and those things have taken precedence right now. So please, don't think we've given up on it. It's just that right now we are working on something, they are working on something else,
Yeah.
okay? And we'll get right back to that as soon as we can, okay? All right, everybody by now should have the document either downloaded, okay, or a piece of paper out with a pen or a pencil. You may reuse, 8th grade students may reuse the same piece of paper over and over again until you fill it up, okay? And we are going to have some special visitations in the near future by Admiral Jones.
Oh, yes.
Okay? Admiral
Supreme
Jones is
Admiral, yes.
He's going to be asking students in each home base to show them the work they've been doing so far up to this point for the Dr. Grammer show, and is going to be checking to make sure everything is cool with that. Okay? So you're going to be having special guests visit your advisory classrooms very soon. Let us switch over to the document. All right. Nathan, if you'll click on making gazpacho. All right. Students in 6th and 7th grade, you may stay tuned as well. We're going to read some of this to you. Students in 8th grade, you're not going to see this document, okay? You're not going to see that document again. You're going to have to take some notes as you are watching. Okay? So 8th grade students, you're going to take notes as you are watching, and then the document's going to disappear. 8th grade students, we're expecting you to be able to do some of this without looking back at the document. You need to know how to paraphrase. And actually in 7th grade, we're going to talk about that today, paraphrasing. The ability to take things and put them in your own words. Okay? So first thing we need to do is what, Dr. Reeves? Read the questions. Yes, you are correct. Drag down. And Admiral, would you please be doing the honors?
Okay. For the first question, the author of this recipe states that Mexican food is colorful and spicy. Do you think that gazpacho fits this description? Tell why.
Thank you, Dr. Reeves.
And second question, why does the recipe tell you in step 3 to save the garlic?
All right. Now, we will put these questions back up, okay? But as we read this, 8th grade students need to jot down things that answer those questions. Colorful and spicy, and why do you save the garlic? All right, let's start reading. You can leave that blown up a little bit. Blow it up again some more. Control plus. There you go, Control plus, and maybe Control minus once. There you go. Here we go. Real Mexican cuisine is colorful and spicy. It combines the best foods of Spain and the Native American cuisine of the Aztecs. Try this fine recipe for gazpacho, a tomato-based soup that is served cold. Okay? I'll read the top part with the ingredients, and then you may read, we'll just take turns on the combination at the bottom.
Okay.
You need 2 large tomatoes peeled, 1 large cucumber pared, 1 medium onion, 1 medium green pepper, 1 pimento drained, 3 cups tomato juice, 1/3 cup of olive oil, 1/3 cup red wine vinegar, 1/4 of a teaspoon of Tabasco, 1 1/2 teaspoons of salt, an 8 teaspoon black pepper, 2 cloves of garlic, 1/2 cup of croutons, and 1/4 cup of chopped chives. And there are some words on there, if you don't know what you're doing, like paired, you might want to make sure before you start creating it. Now, be careful. Be on the lookout, okay, because a couple of answers were already given, Admiral Grammar, if people were paying attention. A couple of things that are involved with one of the questions. Here we go.
Okay, number 1, combine 1 tomato, 1/2 each of the cucumber, onion, and green pepper, 1 pimento, and 1/2 cup of tomato juice in a blender. With the cover on, blend this mixture at high speed for 30 seconds.
Next, put the mixture in a large bowl. Add 1/4 cup olive oil, vinegar, Tabasco, salt and pepper, and the remaining tomato juice. With the bowl covered, refrigerate for 2 hours until well chilled.
3, while the vegetables chill, rub the inside of a frying pan with garlic. Save the garlic.
That sounds like something we heard a minute ago. Okay.
Ooh. Add the rest of the olive oil to the pan and heat. Then saute the croutons until they are browned.
Ooh, saute. You know what?
Ooh.
I don't know, somebody out there is thinking, what the heck is
Deep fry.
sauteing? All right. Chop the remaining tomato, cucumber, onion, and pepper. Place them in separate bowls, along with bowls for the croutons and chopped chives. Serve as accompaniments.
When you're ready to serve the chilled soup, crush the garlic you saved and add it to the soup. Mix the soup well and serve in bowls as opposed to hands.
I guess you can just dip your hand in there. All right, let's go back down to the questions. 6th and 7th grade, you are able to go back and forth between the questions and the story. 8th grade, you should have been taking and jotting down some information, or just go from memory if you can use your brain that you've just pulled things in. And here are your 2 questions once again. The author states that Mexican food is colorful and spicy. Do you think that gazpacho fits this description? So you'd probably start off with whether you think gazpacho fits the description, and then you tell why, okay? And we know that it does fit the description because things were given to prove it. And then why does the recipe tell you in step 3 to save the garlic, okay? And on this one, a 1-sentence answer will suffice, okay? You'll probably need 3 sentences in a constructed response for the first one, 1 sentence for the second one. We are going to give you 5 minutes to do this short writing, and we'll be right back after station identification and these announcements. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Ladies and gentlemen, we still have a Dr. Grammar tongue depressor to give away, and we'll do that very shortly. But let's just talk about the answers for gazpacho, okay? Your first sentence should be something like this. Gazpacho is certainly very spicy and colorful. A statement, okay, that just tells tells the reader what you believe. It must be a sentence. That means capital letter at the beginning, punctuation at the end, subject, verb. It has to make sense, okay? You can't just put yes. Yes, okay? Then you would need to tell why it is colorful and spicy. For instance, it contains red tomatoes and pimentos and green peppers, okay? And it's also spicy because it contains Tabasco sauce, onions, garlic, and chives. Of course, you would have to know that chives are spicy in order to figure that out, okay? So we're going to listen to a couple of answers in just a moment, but that's the bottom line. Sentence that states it, another sentence that proves it, another sentence that proves it. It's that easy. And you just pull straight from the text, okay? What's the answer to number 2, Admiral Grammar?
All right. For the second question, saving the garlic, you should save the garlic so it can be, it says this exactly, explicitly in the text.
Word for word.
You should save the garlic so it can be crushed and added to the soup in step 5. So you can actually make the statement that it should be saved so it can be added later. And you can even include as evidence for your support, put step 5 if you want to in parentheses, so that way that the reader would know, okay, this is where I find this information.
All right. And let's take a couple of calls and see if anyone wants to read to us their first sentence, the one that would have first answer, 3 sentences, okay? Statement, back up, okay? Anyone may call. We're not giving away the Dr. Grammar tongue depressor just yet. Anyone. We'll just take the first caller. 5823. Thinks that their sentence is the best, that it rocks.
Or rolls, sways, like the ocean.
And the masses are getting the question. They're thinking about responding. Is anyone tuned in? There we go!
I'll bring a scurvy.
Mr. Boyer.
Hey, Mr. Boyer, how you doing?
We got it. Good. How are you guys?
Doing well. Thank you.
Thinking about responding.
Go ahead and...
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, go ahead and give us the answer. There's a delay.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah, I'm here. All right, go ahead and give us the answer.
It's a long delay.
We're just smiling and waiting for the answer. Did they hang up?
Yep.
Okay. Well, they got through. Okay.
Okay, Ms. Tucker.
Gazpacho fits the description because it has all different kinds of colors and veggies and all the spices together.
All right. Now, it does sound like we could break that up a little bit. And go ahead and turn your volume down just a tad, a smidge. But you can break that up into 3 sentences or a sentence with a semicolon, comma, conjunction, but nice added information. Let's go ahead, because we're almost out of time, and give away the tongue depressor. I placed another item on the Dr. Grammar Twitter website, and it was the difference between effect and affect. Over the weekend, Coach Alcorn actually responded to me almost instantaneously. I should give him a personal Dr. Grammar tongue depressor. But if you can call down and tell me the difference between affect and effect, you will win this today. And hey, if you're looking on Twitter, teachers, you can give tips to your kids as to what the difference is. Okay? Who's that?
Ms. Tucker.
Oh, you take her?
Okay.
Sorry, Miss Tucker, you were first. Miss Tucker was
I
first.
thought we were going to do the announcement thing.
Oh, wait. Hang on. He's right. What am I thinking? We have to do the announcements through the system.
Please remember to wait before you call.
You may call now.
Mr. Alcorn, you're on.
Mr. Alcorn.
Hey, all right.
Yeah, we made it!
Hey.
All right, give us the answer.
Here we go. Sarah Kelly has the answer.
Sarah.
Okay, Sarah.
Okay, Sarah.
Effect is the result. A noun. Effect is what you do. It's a verb.
That is correct.
Yo.
That is unbelievable.
Wow. Sounded like it was straight from the dictionary. You could have said it better yourself.
I will bring this down to you right now. You have about 3 seconds till you have this in your hands. Tune out. See you later.
All right. Happy sailing.